I don't see you on here though.
It'll come. You have to refresh. Go ahead. It's live.
Okay. Hello, with Coffee and Tea, first episode with Desi P. So basically, I just want to come on here real quick before we show the guests. I want to kind of go over a little bit of things that's going to be going on this show. First, I want to thank everybody for coming on live and enjoying the show. This show is for mature audience only, please. And also, please
go ahead.
And just make sure that you know that everything on here that we talk about is either going to be allegedly or we're going to have receipts. We're going to keep it real. This is raw and uncut and unscripted. I do want to go over some Bakersfield events that's going on. We do got R&B Bingo by Bianca, and she'll be talking about that soon. And then we also got Grab the Mic with Ace Hanks every Thursday night at 18th Street Bar, 816 18th Street. I do want to say real quick, we started off the year a little rough. We did lose a young man by the name Deontay Brown in the beginning on New Year's night, well, early morning, shall I say. So we want to send our condolences to the family. May he rest in peace. Also, just a little bit of entertainment as far as movies go. I do want to talk about some stuff I've watched, so I want you guys to go check it out. I don't know if you guys haven't already. So, The Watchers, great movie, directed by Ishana Knight. Go check that out. I'm telling you, The 688, fire. When I say fire, directed by Tyler Perry, y'all better go check that out. No game, do not play with it. Tyler Perry is doing his thing, okay? He's sending them out. He's sending these movies out. Y'all get ready. He got a lot coming. Got a lot coming y'all way. Also, that's with Kerry Washington in that. The Forge, excellent movie directed by Alex Kendrick. That is an excellent movie, you guys. I mean, when I tell you The Forge, really, I mean, I was almost in tears because I'm a little crybaby sometimes. The Lincoln Lawyer is one of my I love that episode. Those episodes of Lincoln Lawyer, go check it out if you haven't. Start from the beginning all the way to the end. That's also The Carry On, directed by John Collette. That is a good one too. Go check that one out. Rhythm and Flow, check that out. That's starring Ludacris, DJ Khaled, and Lotto. It's like it's pretty much like a rap battle type of thing, you know, but it's good. So for any of those artists out there that, you know, you can get inspired by that. And then also check that Jamie Foxx comedy out. It's really good too. I do want to say we are sponsored today by Dash Sports Therapy here in Bakersfield. You can check him out on all the social media platforms. Go check it out. Dash Sports Therapy. If anybody want to be a sponsor, go check out my page. You'll see the packages. Or you can inbox me or give me a call. So, on that note, you know I got my coffee, right? And I'm got to talk about tea with my girl, Bianca Haynes, baby. What it do, honey?
Baby.
Let's cheers to that.
Cheers.
Hello.
I'm excited to be here.
So, tell me, baby girl, what's been going on? I know you single now. Hello.
Listen, single again, back on the prowl. You hear what I'm saying?
Oh my gosh. Hey, fellas.
Ready to mingle, baby. It was a long time, Desi.
Yeah.
I was locked down.
I
was locked down.
Sheesh.
But I'm free.
How you feel being free though?
I feel good.
Yeah.
You know, I was in a relationship, a very long relationship, 8 years. You know,
okay.
So it takes a lot to walk away from something like that. You know,
definitely does.
So, you know, I just
Any
going
back? Any?
Ain't no
double
spinning
back?
no blocks around here. I'm not spinning blocks.
Okay. People be spinning blocks. They double back.
They spin blocks, get pregnant, all the stuff.
Oops.
I'm not.
Yeah.
I can't do that.
Right.
It's forward motion, forward going. You know.
Okay.
I'm a firm believer. That's what's for me is for me. You know.
Okay.
And everyone serves a purpose and a season in your life. You know. And you got to be ready to move around when someone's season is up. You know. So that's where I'm at with that. It feels good though. You know.
Yeah, I bet it do.
It's liberating.
We're gonna go back onto the men though, girl. Hold on.
I got a lot to say.
We're gonna go backwards. We're gonna
I got a lot to say.
But on that note, also, you are a member of the NAACP.
I am. I'm an active board member of the NAACP.
Event coordinator?
Yes, I'm the event coordinator. So I help put together a lot of the events that happen that we had, being the Juneteenth celebration, the upcoming MLK March that's coming up. We host a awards extravaganza where we give 20 or more awards to Black individuals here in the community that are doing outstanding things that are not getting recognized in different areas in the city. So we take time to make sure that they're honored, you know, at the highest level. The NAACP is a national organization that is nationally recognized. We're just a portion of it. But to get that type of recognition here in this town, it's a major factor. So I like being a part of that, you know, and just, you know, things that are affecting this community. I love being on the forefront of that and being able to help and assist wherever I can. So, yeah, it's been a big part of what I've been doing out here.
Yeah, and I do, and on that note too, just so you got everybody know, any questions or concerns, go ahead and jot them down, and we will, if you have any questions for me or for Bianca, just let us know. But also on that note, so as far as like the awards and stuff go, how do you guys go about choosing, Black people in the community?
Well, we have a board, you know, so recommendations are definitely given. I'm new to this town. I've only been here for about 8 years. And so there was a stint in time where there were a lot of people doing amazing things in this town that did not get a chance to get recognized. So I know that the last few events that we've held have been kind of like a backlog of people that have been deserving that hadn't had a chance to get recognized. So forgive us, you know, if you're doing things right now and we haven't gotten to you, but there's some people that kind of led the way for you to be where you are right now that we have to honor first, you know. So that's kind of what we've been doing, and then we take, you know, suggestions from people and things like that. So and it's a cool process. The people that win these awards are so deserving. I know you've seen quite a few of them. To name a few, we've given awards to the likes of Wesley Davis, Wendell Davis Foundation, someone doing incredible work in the city. We've given awards to Girl Trek. You guys know Girl Trek Health Award. They've gotten that award. And so people that are just doing amazing things for the people in this community that people sometimes don't see, you know?
Awesome. Also, too, like, I know I've been to a couple of meetings as well. What I'd be a little bit concerned of is what be the outcome of each. We never see from meeting to meeting what the outcome is from the last meeting. I would like to see more of that. Like, okay, from the last meeting this happened, or you know what I'm saying. So that's just something that I kind of put out there too. And I do plan on having Patrick on here as well too. So Patrick,
calling you out, brother.
So also you doing R&B bingo nights.
Yes.
I seen that first one was fire, baby girls.
It was popping, baby.
Yeah, so tell us about that.
Well, you know, it came in the spirit of just us having you know, as an event coordinator, as a promoter, all the things that we do out here, it's all about creating a space here in Bakersfield where we have fun, we have a good time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, we don't always want to get in our car and drive to LA or drive to the Bay. Like, we can bring that energy right here to this city, you know? So I've seen those type of events in other cities, other states. And every time I see something like that, I know that it's not above us, you know,
Yeah.
to be able to have it here, you
Yeah.
know. So that was it. Like I'm one of those kind of people that when I get an idea, I just run with it, you know. And I don't know why people don't think they can do it.
Yeah.
Like
It's enough. It's
Everyone
enough
can
around,
do
it's
it.
enough to go around. Everyone. It's enough
it
to go around.
definitely is. For some reason,
Yeah.
folks don't believe that, or that they don't believe that it's possible for them to achieve the same things. But all it is literally is having the idea and executing it.
Right.
Whether it's successful or not, that's up to God, right?
Right.
But you can't be afraid to take that jump and get some shit done. You know what I mean? And do
Exactly.
it. And you never know. Like, it could turn out real bomb, like that one did.
Yeah.
Or it could be a
Or it
flop.
could be, yeah.
Like, we've
Yeah.
experienced that too.
And it's always with Bakersfield. I noticed it's always gonna be a up and down type of
Absolutely.
situation. Just because the nightlife here is only a certain amount of people that go out.
Right.
So you know, if you're wanting something for 40 and over, you can't do that every night
Right.
because they're not gonna come out every night. They're not gonna come out every weekend.
Absolutely.
If you want something for 30 and under, you might have a okay situation, but you might have some kids running in and out of there.
Mhm.
I ain't gonna say they mess up all the time, but majority of the time, you know how they go. But other than that, so as far as being an event coordinator, because I know this is something that you know you kind of new to here, how do you feel about the other brunches like at Santiago's? How do you?
Well, yeah.
The going out
Again,
shall I say?
the brunch situation, again, something that I saw in other places, you know, and saw, you know, there was an opportunity for that here, you know. I've been creating spaces for women here in the city, starting with Wine a Sister Up, evolving into Black Girls and Mimosas, just creating spaces where, you know, people can collectively come together, you know, as a community. And the brunches kind of flow from that, you know, having a good time, all stuff, right?
Yeah.
Is it something that is, you know, someone has the sole proprietorship over? No. Like, no.
Uh-huh.
So I know. I feel no way about anyone else, you know, doing a brunch or anything like that. I think they're popping. The people that are hosting the brunches, those are my people, you know what I mean? So regardless of, it's all kind of narratives being spun on the internet and, you know, and whatever spaces we're in. There ain't no beef. Like, we love each other.
Yeah,
like,
definitely.
Noriega's, that's Ace and them. Those my people. I love them. Amy, Ace, Shy T, like all of them. And I appreciate the fact that they are continuing to try to keep things going out here.
Exactly.
I would love to see more collaboration with us.
Yes.
You know, we are brilliant minds, all of us. Like, I can't say it enough. Like, I see everybody, and it's so dope. How we think, and a lot of us think alike. We said that when we first connected.
Right,
like,
exactly.
dang, like, we got a lot similar, and it was almost blocked, like, with us connecting
for real.
over some stuff that was being said.
Exactly.
And look at what that transpired just from us being the queens that we are. You know what I mean? So, you know, no, I have no beef, no issue with that. It's supposed to happen. It's supposed to happen for it to be growth out here, and for us to have some type of party or nightlife or any type of scene out here for us. Us little 6% of us.
Right.
Our little 6%.
Right, exactly.
Right? For us to have that, we have to support each other. You know what I mean? We gotta love on each other.
Definitely.
And we gotta cheer each other on. You know what I mean? We can't hate on each other. Oh, why they doing that? I did that first.
Right.
Like, they took my idea. And
and we previously went through stuff like that, so that's why we talking from experience. But
it really happens. It happens.
we do got a question. What's that first question? Who's it from?
Well, somebody, Crystal Kendrick, my girl, my big.
Okay,
my big
Crystal.
sis. She said, tell her to take it back to Wine a Sister.
Wine a Sister Up, baby.
Yeah, she said take it back. One of the things is people want to know, where are you from, y'all? You say you only been here 8 years. Where are you from?
I am a Sacramento baby. Sacktown, Sacramento, baby.
Okay, she's from the Bay.
Bay, baby.
I'm from up there.
The beginning of the Bay.
Yeah,
All right.
I'm from up top.
All right.
I had very humble beginnings. You know, I grew up in South Sacramento. I lived in G Parkway, 29th Street, all the stuff. Y'all know about Sac, you know. Oak Park, all the stuff.
What's the name of it again? Where you can go in?
One way in, one way out.
Yeah, what's that called?
Real projects.
Yeah.
Real projects.
I've been there.
Real
Straight
projects.
from the hood.
Yeah, like really from the hood. Right? But then I have a whole nother side of my life where my grandfather was a pastor for 50 years. You know, so I grew up in the church. And in high school, I went to go live with them in Monterey. Okay. So that was a stark contrast from where I came from to the life that I then started living. Right. And now my view is the ocean. You know what I mean? And and I'm going to the beach, you know, every weekend just because. And that was my life, you know, and things got a little smooth there, you know what I mean? But I can say that both experiences made me a very well-rounded person. I'm very adaptable. You know, I fit in any scene, any crowd. Like, it really doesn't matter. I could sit at boardroom tables with people. Exactly. And I could be in the hood. You know what I mean?
Shoot dice.
I don't know how to shoot dice. That's it. I want to.
I'll teach you.
But, okay, 7-11. You know, something like that. I don't know.
Exactly.
But, hey.
And I like that because see, it's just kind of similar to Bianca. You know, my mom and dad are, you know, they were workaholics. You know, and then my dad retired, but they are both. My dad's the big brother, and my mom's the big sister. So they've always had, you know, very strong willed. So a lot of you guys know my parents that are on my Facebook. Lee and Barbara Perry, Daddy rest in peace. But you know, just like she said, you know, we could go out. My dad, he was a card player. He did all the gambling in the world. Hey, I'm the same way. I don't know. I'm the same way. Before my daddy passed, we played poker. So, you know, but and he let me win a hand that I wasn't supposed to win because you know. But anyway, but other than that, yeah, like she said, you know, we could go and then we could go sit at the board table and talk business. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I like about us Black women. We can multitask and get it done. I'm not gonna throw no men out there yet, but I feel like us women do it better. I'm sorry to say,
just a little bit.
We do need a woman president. But anyways,
come on now.
Go ahead.
Come on now.
Ooh, the producers are not having a good time.
But yeah, so. It was something else I was going to ask you to, and then I just lost my train of thought. But anyways, I want to go ahead and tread back to these men though, because we do have a guest coming next week that's going to be talking a lot of shit about us women. So, on that note, what you got? You know, you was in an 8-year relationship.
8 years.
I mean, I done been in my relationship before I got married, and you know. Yeah, but we ain't gonna go there yet. We gonna talk about you. And as far as your 8 years, if you want to, as far as your 8 years go, do you feel like you guys were both the problem together, or do you feel like it was more him, or was it more you, and why?
I would never ever put the blame on someone. You know, I firmly believe in it takes two. You know, when it comes to a relationship, it's two people to make a relationship. So it takes two people for a relationship to end. You know,
exactly.
I'm never
sometimes just take that one person.
But if the other person took a deep look, you know what I mean, into themselves, I'm sure they could find something. And I think that's where women, you know, for the most part, because I would say for the most part we're always right. Right?
Definitely.
I know for the most part we're always 100% right.
Yeah.
So it is harder for us to then self-reflect when things go wrong, because it's like, well, nah, I didn't do nothing wrong. Like, you know what I mean? I know I played my part, and I know I did what I was supposed to do. I brought what I was supposed to bring, right? But somewhere along the lines, you know, he was feeling away too, you know? So I have to, you know, you got to be able to take a look at yourself.
What do you feel? I see this. I made a post about this too. But what do you feel about a poly relationship? you know what? Somebody on Facebook said, well, a lot of people already in a poly relationship. They just don't know yet. But you know what? That's a true statement. So what you feel as far as, because I've seen a couple of people going up into this poly thing. Mm-hmm. What do you think about that? And if you guys have any questions about that or concerns or whatever, let me know too. What you think about that?
So I would just say it's not for me.
Okay.
You know, the dynamic, but I have seen it done, and I've seen it in both lights. I've seen it done and it go horribly wrong, and I've seen it done and it be a beautiful success. So I'm not one to judge, you know, anyone's life, but just know that when you go into a dynamic like that, you know, everything has to be done accordingly. Your I's better be dotted, your T's better be crossed.
Both parties better be.
All parties involved have to be with the plan, with the game plan.
Exactly.
If this is the blueprint and this is where we trying to get collectively, because it's just like, I look at it as like collective economics, right? We all coming together.
Yeah,
we all gonna put our money in one pot.
That's the only good part about it.
You gonna have a business, you got a business, you got a business, right? We all, boop, 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 we help elevate each other. I see it for those purposes.
Yeah, but
I see it the other way.
The sexual stuff.
That's nothing.
It's like, okay, and my thing, I think where I be messed up at is, why it's mostly like the men wanting the poly. Because if a woman say, okay, well, I want a poly relationship, what if she wants 2 men? You know what I'm saying? How would that work?
That would not work.
Because he wouldn't allow it.
He would not.
And so I feel like the man is literally cheating. He just wants to bring the person he's cheating with.
Come on now. It is a complete double standard. It's a double standard.
Thank you.
It's a double standard. Even when it comes to relationships, say the man does step out, and if I want to be on some get back, I'm wrong. I'm the one wrong. When you did it, it wasn't a problem. But when you see that I am getting involved with another man, now your chest hurt.
Yeah.
Oh my God, now you want to cry, right? But it's okay when you want to do it.
Right.
When it comes to the poly, if your intentions are impure, it's going to come out in the relationship. If all you want is the aspect of having 2 women, and you want to be able to get down and have sex with 2 women, and that's your main focus, your focus is not building those 2 women up. If your focus is not trying to make sure that you're elevating these women to the highest level that they could possibly be, right? If that's not your mission when it comes to it, all of that will be exposed.
Exactly.
All of that will be exposed. Now, if you're a man and you're coming righteous, you know, in the right way, then that could be something that could be a beautiful thing, you know. But like you said, majority of the men, they don't want it for those reasons.
Yeah.
You know, they don't want it. Yeah, and for the look of it, they think it look cool. You want some, you know, whatever.
Exactly.
Yeah,
that's what I figured.
And where they know it's women that's really down for that, for the right reason.
Yeah.
You know, and if you entangle them in your false narrative, then you're messing up something that could be really dope.
Right,
you know,
exactly.
So
yeah, I feel that. What are you looking for in a man? And have you had any good luck of dating here in Bakersfield, or maybe anybody?
Well, I'm newly, you know, single. It's been just a few months, you know, so I've been kind of just trying to get my bearings. Did a little bit of dating. Met some cool dudes, like it's, you know.
Here in Bakersfield?
Yeah, I met a few. But I know how Bakersfield is.
Producers are gonna be really quiet over here.
No, I know how it is out here, so I'm leery because I don't know who you've been, you know, attached to.
Right.
And I know a lot of women out here, you know, because of the things that I do.
Yeah.
So I don't know, I could be dating you and you my girl's ex and this and that, and I'm not from here, so it's a little harder navigating dating out here. Also, I could be dating you, and then I date your homeboy. I don't know, y'all grew up together on the east side and went to school together. I don't know. And y'all looking at me like, oh, this she a hoe? She that?
Right, but they can do it all day long.
All day long, and but I'm oblivious. I'm not from here. I'm new here. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm getting to know y'all. And not only that, the whole time that I've been here, I've been in a relationship.
Oh, okay.
Entire time.
Right.
Like I literally met him maybe 3 months into living here.
Oh, okay.
And that was it. No one else had a chance with me.
Okay.
Which is why a lot of people can say they don't know me. Like, who
So
are
you're
you?
kind of like a Bakersfield version.
I kind of am.
Hello.
Hello now.
Bakersfield version. I'm just like, y'all.
It is a new year. They said body count is set to 0, baby. January.
Oh, you got some questions?
Oh no, they just going crazy in here.
Yeah.
Y'all want to hear Cherry Hill Kinder said in Bakersfield, for real, must not be black men. Ronnie Effect said, woo child. Wesley Davis said, it's not just Bakersfield, it's everywhere.
That's true. That's true.
Don't put it just on Bakersfield.
That's definitely true.
It's everywhere.
And John said, back to that Sharon thing, nope, not happening. Wesley Davis said, I'm selfish. I'm a one woman and one man. So that's just what it is.
Ain't nothing wrong with
And
it.
we need more of them out here.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm so tired
more,
of them saying that they're that. Come
Right.
on now, because they say they're that.
You know what? We need more working men that are willing to put in 100%, and a woman is willing to put in 100%.
Come on now.
Because if you don't have that, then what you have? You get these men and they got 20 kids and 20 different baby mamas, and then they, I don't know. I don't understand.
Terry
I don't
Hill
know.
says, stay a Bakersfield virgin, sis.
Indeed. So what I'm looking for is I am a hustler. Like if
Hello.
you follow me and you know me, I work. You know what I mean? Like I get after it, and I really just want someone that can match that. You know what I mean? And that's really difficult. It's difficult to find someone that matches that and appreciates that in me. You know?
Yeah. Because men get intimidated.
Oh, 100%.
They get intimidated.
100%. And I need someone where I'm at. I need someone that can push me higher.
Yeah.
You know, not someone that I'm trying to pull up. You know what I mean? I need someone
Person
that
in
can...
the feed,
Okay.
in the feed, sitting at the table. How do you guys make the statements that you're making about the people? Is it really your circle though? When we say Bakersfield, it's happening in Sacramento, it's happening in LA, Chicago, but then when people find good people or they're around good people, is it your circle and is it what you attract? If you keep attracting, like a lot of what you guys are saying, it sounds like you guys don't be accountable for what you attract.
Absolutely.
So you can't always sit back and go, well, it's these men in Bakersfield. Well, where are you hanging out? What are you attracting? What do you bring to the table? I hear what you want a man to bring to the table. What do you bring to a table? Because any man, when he meets that woman, she will help bring out the best in him without doing anything other than being who she is. And he'll be whatever she wants him to be because he's digging her. But it sounds like you keep attracting these nothing dudes, then maybe you need to change your circles. 50 Cent made the statement, and I'll shut up. He said he bought a bottle of water for $1 over here, and he bought another bottle of water when he got on the plane. And that first bottle of water was $1, second bottle of water was $2 or $3. And when he got somewhere else, the bottle of water was $12. Same bottle of water, different location. It's the value you put into yourself and the value you have. So are you around the wrong people? Because it's like, oh, these dudes in Bakersfield, well, who you keep hanging out? Change your circle.
I mean, it could be true. I mean, my personal opinion of myself, I'm around the right people. You know, I have strategically placed myself in certain circles to make sure that I'm around the right people.
So define the right people. How would you know they're the right people?
Now, I can't say the men in those areas. There's not very many men, unfortunately,
that are single
and that are in the realms of volunteerism the way that I am. You know what I mean? I mess with a lot of different organizations, a lot of nonprofits. In that realm, a lot of the men that are dealing in those circles are married. You know what I mean? Are involved in relationships. So I can't say that is necessarily my circle. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I'm dealing with some righteous. I'm around some really righteous men. You know what I mean? Which in turn is showing me the type of man that I want. You know what I mean? I'm around certain type. I'm around a certain type of echelon. You know what I'm saying? So you can't really come at me with some bottom of the barrel type stuff. I don't really run with people like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And I agree with that because when DeJohn said that, you know, you got to keep in mind we may want.
Go ahead, I'm laughing.
Oh.
You said when DeJohn said that, I want everybody to know it was me.
Oh, my
But go
bad.
ahead. No, go ahead.
We over here having fun, y'all. Okay, but when he said that, you gotta understand that she may be running with a certain crowd, but that's not meaning that they are marriage material, because they may already be married or they're in a situationship or whatever the case is. But I know a lot of men that are in a relationship will still want to be in another relationship. Mm-hmm. And they might be good men. It might be the men she's looking for, but they, you know, they're still out there. Like they still they still want more than one woman.
Absolutely.
So it's kind of like, how do you even separate those kind of men? Because I feel like when you're dating, you're single. So why is it okay for a man to have different women in their life when they're dating, but then the woman's like, oh, you seeing this man too? You seeing it? Okay, we're dating though.
And then you talk about what you may be attracting. Good qualities attract bad people too. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I've been sought out by probably, I mean, in the epitome of my life being a college student, I was sought out by gang members and drug dealers. You hear what I'm saying? Because they want a college girl on their team. They want someone solid. Or they want a church girl, or they want the people that are living their lives a certain way. You know what I mean? You might attract bad even when you're living in a righteous way. You know what I mean? I've done the things that I feel like I need to do to be that. You know, I built up my career. You know what I mean? I've definitely positioned myself to be that woman. Right? Mm-hmm. So what is holding the men back from being that? You know, I don't see it. I don't see it.
I guess we're gonna know next show.
I hope.
I got a question for you. Say you get into a relationship and he has all the qualities that you want, everything that you want, everything. Mm-hmm. But you guys get into bed and it ain't it. It ain't it. No orgasm. He might not be the size you want. He may not do the things you want in the bed. But he has every other quality. What is a woman to do?
It got quiet.
He got church quiet in here.
Do you see my face? I've encountered that before. Let me tell you. I'll tell you a story. I was young, right? Now this is someone that I probably, this is the one you're supposed to take home to your mother. You hear what I'm saying? He was I want to say at the age of 24, 25, right? He was an engineer, owned his own home, owned a couple cars.
Please
you know what I mean?
Please don't ever say his name.
I will never say his name. This was in another state. I was in a whole other state. He was a brilliant black man, right? Had all the qualities, right? Just like you're saying. He had all the qualities. Everything that I'm like, oh, okay, this might be him.
Yeah.
This might be him. And girl. Girl was little.
See, that's the problem.
So
when you get a man that size, show the size to the camera. Okay, when you get a man that size, do you tell him? Like, because you know a man be like, oh, her is, you know, her is.
I couldn't.
Would you
tell him? No.
That's the problem. Women start telling these men that they thing is small.
But they know.
No, sometimes they don't.
They know.
I'll say
this, like,
if you think or something wrong with it.
Every woman is different. Like, sexual chemistry for me. Sexual chemistry for me is high. It's high on my priority list.
Yes. We need that. We need that.
Listen, So that's something that it matters to me. If we have a sexual
So you would
connection-
leave him. You would leave that quality
She ain't with
man.
him today.
No. I'm talking about now, today. As today, if you met that man, would you? And you. I mean, you guys didn't have sex for maybe 6 months. Y'all just dated, and everything was, oh my God, you almost said you loved him, but then you got in the bed, and it wasn't no good. It was small.
Oh no,
All
I don't
things.
think I could do it. Just honestly.
You really?
Honestly, yeah.
And how would you? And how would
It'd
you?
be like living a lie. You know? Like,
I want a poly relationship now.
Right. I want a poly relationship. Can I get another man? Can I get another one?
You stay.
You
and
got
then-
all these qualities.
Right. You work and
Yeah, and then I get this one for this, but that wouldn't work. So
Yeah.
I would love to have someone that I'm sexually compatible with
Yes.
too. Compatibility across the board.
Do you feel like you should wait
mental,
for? You feel like you should wait for sex, or should it be just like when you meet somebody and you like them? Okay, let's see what's going on. Or do you like, okay, let me see what he's looking like real quick, or someone would be like, let me just put my hand in his pants real quick. You know what I'm saying? Just to make sure. Are you that kind, or are you like, okay, I'm gonna wait?
Question. I just need you to always come back.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
okay. Hold that thought. Question.
So I'm just giving you responses.
Okay.
Because you guys went for a minute. So
Oh, okay.
Jackie Mulligan says y'all might have to talk and talk that thing out and be honest, even if it hurts, and say, babe, we're gonna have to get some toys, or you might have to go somewhere else.
Mm-hmm.
But we still can be together. But I'm going to be back. I'm gonna be gone for a little while. She says I'm gonna be gone. And then John Allen said, don't be out here hurting dudes' feelings.
I won't tell him it's little. I won't do that. I won't.
Because they did surgeries for that. And like pumps, they got like
Surgeries?
penis pumps and all that for that.
Do they got surgeries for it? That's scary.
I mean,
What if you lose?
because that
feeling?
might be why he's single.
It might be why you're single.
You see what I'm saying? So he wants to wait because he wants to show you his other side. So when you get in the bed, that won't matter. But it does matter.
It matters.
It matters.
100%.
Yeah.
100% it matters.
So you guys are women that want security. I mean, sex over security.
Both.
No.
You want
See, because
both.
everybody deals with it in a way where you may not get the whole
Oh,
pie.
you're not gonna get the whole pie, right?
So if you don't get the whole pie, you're telling me you want sex over security.
No.
Because y'all got dudes that's just playing PlayStation all day long and they can slang
I
it.
don't want that.
But okay,
Definitely
so
don't want
now
that.
you got dudes
No,
that's playing Xbox and y'all
But
complaining
there
about
are guys that exist
There
that got it all.
solid, that got all that, and they got
But
some
then-
good dick.
But then,
So we can wait it out
okay, I'm
so
done.
that we can have the marriage of both.
Yeah.
No, what
You
I'm
know
saying,
what
but
I
if you're
mean?
not gonna give it, if Desi, you just said, if you're not gonna get it all,
You're not. Yeah, but I'm not saying
Yeah.
you're not gonna get
That's
it
not
all.
something
Like,
I'm willing to sacrifice.
yeah,
So
that's
that's what I said.
I'm not willing to
That's not a
sacrifice
sign- yeah.
a good sexual
yeah.
relationship because that's
Because
where
that's
things go
that's part
astray.
of love, and that's part of the relationship. Sex is a big
big part.
thing.
Big part.
Right.
know what I'm
But I'm
saying?
saying, so.
Now, do I want to trade one for the other?
Well, I mean, if you had to,
Well,
if
yeah.
I had to,
which
like,
one?
do we really have to?
I think you do. When you talk about this word love, I'm gonna shut up. When you talk about this word
They're
love,
gonna get on you in a minute.
y'all can get on me because when you talk about this word love, we're talking about real love, agape love. It's loving somebody in spite of their fault. So when you talk about going to that altar, there's some things that I love my wife 30 years, 25 years. There's some things that my wife don't have that the quality in that, but I love her in spite of. So when you talk about agape love, real love, not love that's superficial and it's got to be this, and that. Brother just said, or sister just said, can we go get some toys? Can we go do this? You're willing to give up all of what you just said. Engineer, security, love. He loves you.
I'm about to get on.
But he ain't rocking 9 inches and pounding you out. But whatever else he's doing, he's making sure your house is taken care of. Your kids are taken care of. You are taken care of. When he leaves here, you'll never have to worry about anything. And you're going to tell me some sex, and you can't figure out another way. Maybe work his hips, his lips, maybe his fingertips. Maybe he got to work some other stuff to tickle that itch. But we going to say...
That's it. Yeah.
But you guys only went to one part.
Okay.
You
brought up something. He brought up something. Mm-hmm. He said my wife might not have all the qualities.
I mean...
But, wait, hold on.
I'm not going down the aisle.
But did y'all... You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
But did you get a nut? Did you get a nut when you have sex with your wife? Yeah, right?
Absolutely.
Okay, what if you didn't? Never.
I can't go with what if I didn't, because I did. So there's
but
no.
Saying,
there's
what
no,
if you never did though? What if you never? It wouldn't never happen. Because it wouldn't have been, because like you said, you wouldn't.
What do you mean?
Here's the thing: you always will. We don't always.
Exactly.
Right. So it always ends up us being the ones that are settling. It's not you. Yeah. You are going to reach the pinnacle every time.
But
how do you say that?
How do you say that when a man can say, still, I'm a man, I want something in it. I'm a giver. So if I'm giving, it don't mean I don't climax off of just
you gotta have
because of her.
Give.
I'm giving. So
have something to give.
So at the end of the day, if I'm a giver, that's not my thing. I ain't always giving. What I may want is just that you want me, and I'm good. Long as you want me.
It's easier said than done, though.
Yeah,
it really is.
It's easier said than done.
I'm telling you.
So it's good.
You know what? Yeah, and a man.
And we can talk. I mean, it's good. We're human. Listen. We have needs. We are human. Right. It is natural to want those things, right?
Right.
We talking about marriage and all the stuff down the aisle. I'm not walking down the aisle if I don't have that. Like, I'm sorry.
But you can get that always. That's what I'm saying.
Literally.
Just like a man. I can always go get some tail. That ain't nothing.
But I don't want that. I want it in my partner.
Yeah. You don't want them.
I want it in my partner.
For someone
That's
else.
what makes you a partner. We are evenly yoked in all of these areas.
Exactly.
Sexually, spiritually,
and that's why you
mentally.
get a lot of women dating women.
But you see, and I hear a lot of men saying that they are involved with women that don't like to have sex and don't want to have sex.
Because they're
I hear a lot of that. And I talk to other guys. I'm friends.
And you say they're dating women that don't want to have
married, dating, and women are not very sexual these days. That's what I'm hearing.
Yes.
I don't know what that's about because I don't relate, but I know that is a very real situation going on with a lot of men. And so when we want to talk about cheating and the stepping out and all of that, we got to be real with ourselves. Like, what are we doing? You know what I mean? Because I'm hearing a lot of that narrative coming from men. They dealing with women that don't want to, and you lay up in the same bed with this person every night. Now, what is that all about? Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? When you have the opportunity,
unless it's like, maybe they're in the mood, or with my marriage, we do the thing, but at the same time, like, I may be in my moment, he may be in his, he don't want to, or I don't want to, but it's not like, I know some people do say that, like, they're not having any sex at all, period.
Yeah.
Which will make the man go off and do whatever they.
Yikes.
That's
exactly. Isn't that scary?
Oh yeah, it is. So that's why I'm saying, like,
just like it's scary to be involved with someone that don't give you good dick. It's the same thing.
It's just you said, like,
it's scary. It's scary. It's like not getting none at all is equivalent to getting bad.
Right.
It's the same.
I mean, if that's the case, if you want something small like that, then you could just finger yourself.
Come on now.
You feel what I'm saying? Why?
Or go to the store and buy toys.
Or yeah,
right. That's
I don't want a man that has to. I don't want a man that's gonna have to put a strap on. The fuck? What are we doing here? Why are you putting a strap on?
Make it make sense.
Make it make sense. You know what I'm saying? We gonna talk that tea, okay?
Oh man, listen. Make it make sense.
Make it make sense. So
Fontaine Sherman said,
"What's up, Fontaine?"
Sometimes, if two people love each other, nothing else matters. Al said it's all about the conversation, expressing each other and what he wants and needs. A lot to get all that freak out. Sitting Pretty says she's sitting here crying.
It's nothing but facts.
And
baby.
Samantha Gibson said, well, ladies, what if a woman is trash? What if you're trash? What if you don't really know if you're trash and you think you popping?
And you think you pop.
Ooh.
And you know what? I feel like a man will tell you quick, fast, and a
He'll
hurry.
tell you.
If he don't tell you, he gonna show you.
He'll tell
Because
you.
he gonna be off to the next.
Can
A
I
woman knows when
Can I
she's
say why that?
Yeah.
A woman knows.
I'm going to say that becomes a contradiction on what you both just said. Because if a woman is trash and a man just want to get it off and he just, because you just said, you're going to always get yours. Well, then guess what? I know some trashy tail I can go just,
You can.
I can just get this off with.
Right, yeah.
So some men, most men ain't, a dog going to be a dog. Let me tell you why.
That's facts.
Dog going to use the bathroom anywhere.
Exactly.
Right.
That's the difference between a woman.
Yeah, the difference between a woman, a dog, and a cat, though, y'all got litter boxes. Y'all like to cover y'all's up and make it smell good with the little rocks. So dogs and cats are different. The dog don't use it wherever it's gonna go. The cat, they got little litter boxes trying to make it look pretty. But at the end of the day, if you
You don't know
trash,
what to say. But wait, let me say this.
It's out of my depth.
Like he said, a man is going. If a man feels like a woman is trash, but she got all the qualities, he's just going to cheat. Us women, we don't want to be dealing with a whole bunch of different men at one time. We got things going inside us. We don't want all those infections and things like that. You know what I'm saying? So that's the
pH
difference.
balance is off.
I don't want we don't want our pH balances thrown off because we having sex with this man, that man, this man. But a man, if you don't, oh, she got all the money, she gonna give me a PlayStation 2 when her taxes hit, this and that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gotta go to work. I gotta just take her kids to school. I'm straight. Like I'm gonna go take her car. I'm joking. I'm gonna go take her car.
y'all been dating Jody?
I'm gonna go take her car and go hit the other girl while she at work. You know what I'm saying? And
It
then-
sounds hard out here, man. I'm newly
You know
single.
what I'm
y'all.
saying?
Like,
That's a man point
I'm
of view.
scared.
If he doesn't like the sex, us women, what we gonna do? We got to just leave you alone.
We got to.
We got to exit the building, exit left. So, it was something that what did Fontaine say? I forgot. I was getting ready to.
He was saying he was saying if two people just love, sometimes it don't matter if two people just love each other.
That I don't agree with that. I mean, because love comes from that. Love comes from sex, so that's part of it.
Big part.
No,
Yeah.
Okay. I'm trying to shut my mouth.
He knows it too.
No, it comes
It done became a battle of the sexes up in here.
I'm already listen, Bianca. I'm already
Come
scared
on.
for next week because it's gonna be a room full of men. I'm be here like,
Because this is about to go down.
Don't be scared.
oh, I ain't. I got y'all. I ain't got nothing else.
You know, people can only speak on their own experiences, you know.
Mhm.
Have you been cheated on before? Like as far
Oh,
as
absolutely.
and did you stay
Yes.
multiple times?
Yes, I have.
And was it because the dick was good?
No, it wasn't because of the dick.
What was it?
It's a evaluation of the relationship in its entirety. Like I said, I was just in an 8-year relationship, so there's things that are tied into that you have to take into consideration. Kids, you got to think about, the families connected, and you got to think about, the things that you built together.
Everything but
your
yourself.
memory, and all of that. Everything but yourself and your self-worth. And it's you get blinded by things like love, right? We talking about love and all that. You get blinded by that sometimes when someone is doing you wrong.
Great question from Samantha. I'm sorry. So what happened? See, this is why this is so good. This is why it's so good. I'm gonna get you there. What if your mate gets sick and can't perform?
That's different.
Wait.
Yeah,
but
that's
he was slaying it for 25 years. Now he's sick.
Yeah, that's different.
We're talking about your husband?
Yeah.
Yeah, your mate.
Yeah.
Your mate.
That's
Your mate.
That's different.
That's hella different.
That's different. Yeah,
You took vows at that
vows
point.
for that.
You have to be
Yeah.
there for your partner.
Yeah, you
Now then you guys can come up with whatever
y'all situation.
is. What
Exactly.
if he's like, okay, baby, like I'm cool with you.
Going out, doing
Doing
your
what
thing,
you do.
getting some on the side.
But
Just
that's
don't
the
do it
agreement
for nobody I
between
know.
husband and wife.
That's a husband and wife
whatever happens in
situation,
your
right?
So
household.
you cool, you cool, you and your dude are cool. It's great, y'all. They ain't taking vows, but you get in a bad accident, you a paraplegic, and he like, see ya,
I know someone that did that.
I'm gone.
Sure.
You don't have nothing to offer me, but the sex was banging, your mind was great, you was my partner, but you got in this car accident, you can't do nothing for me. Roll your cell phone, but I'm out of here.
That's horrible. That's horrible. That's horrible.
I wouldn't.
But you know what?
that.
He would have known. He would have known that's the kind of woman he had, anyways, from the gate. If she was
should've known.
right,
He
because
should've known.
if she's gonna do that, because she was already needy. You mean you had a needy woman that mean if you didn't have it, then she was gone anyway. It's not, you know what I'm saying? So basically,
She was there for some
she was
type
there
of reason.
for a reason. Yeah.
Sitting pretty
Yeah.
said,
But I know someone that did that.
if
Left
his
his
stuff
partner-
stopped working, put it in the freezer so it can get hard.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
Well, the guy that I know that actually did that, his partner of about 6 or 7 years, fell upon illness, and needed around the clock care, and he didn't want to spend the rest of his life doing that. He hadn't made that lifetime commitment to this person. You know what I mean? They were dating. It wasn't anything that was
He's
set
terrible.
in stone.
He's
so
terrible.
he left the relationship
I
because
hope
he
he
didn't
never-
want to continue to take care
I
of
hope
her.
he never gets sick and never gets with anybody. I hope he stays by himself for the rest of his
That
life.
sucks.
Yeah, I hope he does
I
for
hope
doing that.
happiness for everyone.
I do.
The sickness part and obligation part, right? Because
You
you
want
stay
to obligate, you
because
got married.
because of obligation.
That's why I
But
hope he never gets married.
how long does the obligation last before you want to go get yours someplace else?
If you're married, there's a difference
Yeah.
between dating and marriage. That's another
Yeah.
topic we need to get on
Yes.
too. Because a lot of these dating and together relationships are requiring marriage type of activities. And we're not married.
Well, yeah.
We gotta draw that
That's why
line. So there's certain
We'll
commitments,
deal with
there's
that next
certain
week because a lot of
things
y'all
that
don't want
are
to. A lot of y'all don't want to.
We're gonna deal with that right now. I'm gonna deal with y'all next week.
there's
Because
certain
y'all,
things
cause
that
y'all, cause y'all don't want to get married. It's a lot of women. I'm pastors over here. There's a lot of women that I counsel. I'm marrying somebody Saturday. I deal with a lot of people, a lot of black women now who don't want to be married. We don't even talk about shacking in the church anymore because there's so many people living together, being together before. There's not a lot of
It's
people
not
trying
that
to
the
go.
women don't want to be
There's
married.
a-
It's that the men don't want to be married.
Listen, I said there's a lot of women. There's also a lot of men. Don't get me wrong. I don't play one side. I'm gonna say from both.
Right.
But there are a lot of women who don't want to be married. We are in a very, very emasculation era where a lot of women have their careers and their jobs and all that stuff.
I think
and
it all
they
depends
don't.
on who the men. I haven't, but
I deal with a lot of women, D. I deal with a lot of women,
I do
and
too. I
I've
do a lot
never.
of church women that's sitting around waiting on brothers who have waited themselves out and said, I ain't getting married, so forget it. And then they done.
I feel like it's
But
hard.
what
to
did
both
they
sides.
do? But what did they do? They waited for it.
They
They
waited.
wanted it.
Yeah.
They wanted it.
They wanted
So it's
it.
not that we don't want to get married.
Yeah.
It's not us.
Yeah. And then some of the things that they, some
And
of
it's
the stuff me
hard,
and Desi
and
gonna
I-
talk about later is that some of y'all, things that y'all wanted
but
was
some
not
of-
realistic in what,
Yeah.
as black women,
I feel like it's hard to date, and when you guys are, I don't know, and this is my opinion, when you have two church goers dating, I think it's harder because some people want that spark, and I feel like the church life that you have to be, it kind of makes it harder for like the women you saying don't want to get married because I think they're wanting something else. They're not wanting that man.
And I'm going to deal with it in there because I'm going to tell you one of the things y'all talking about now. I can sit over here and laugh with you guys as a pastor, but I tell you God honest truth, we don't talk about it enough in church. We don't talk about sex.
We don't talk about what women's needs are because they become taboo because of scripture and legalistic views from different
Right.
pastors and backgrounds. And so when people do come, I have counsel. I've had the conversation we're having right now where a brother think he really doing something. His wife is like, he is not, in the name of the Lord, he's not hitting this right. And it's very hard to go to that
In
man.
the name of the Lord.
It's very hard
Amen.
to go to talk to that brother and think he putting it down and like, brother, you are paying the bills, you're doing everything you're right, you're praying with your wife, but marriage is both natural and it is spiritual.
Come on now.
And so you got to be right in the bedroom.
Come on.
You can't
man.
come.
Look
with
what you just
the-
said.
That's
You
what we
just
just
said.
I
contradicted
said-
yourself.
No, I didn't. What I
It
said.
has to be the
It has to be both.
both.
I said I was talking about marriage. You guys are talking about guys you're dating. So
No.
You're dating. You're dating
Yeah.
too.
I'm
to
dating
be
for
married.
marriage.
Yes.
okay, so got it. In your terms of you're dating for marriage, but you're testing out the sexual part before. From my standpoint, you don't get the test. Okay, so as a leader, I don't teach you get the test.
Oh, you said.
Okay, so you're
We're
testing.
celibate. We're celibate.
Yes, so you're testing
That's what
it
I'm
out.
saying.
I am
So
celibate.
right. So you're testing it out. So now you test it out and go, oh no, it's not good, and but all these other qualities are good. Then that's that sister that might be sitting there in the church for a long time by herself. By herself, because she's trying to test it out. And we got some sisters that done tested out.
I got so much to say on that, but I'm gonna wait till you open the show. There we go.
I
You
know.
started.
We started young. That's all I'm saying. We ain't listen.
Yeah, yeah. It's we could go all day about getting pleased, the men getting pleased. 10 minutes, okay. Do you have anything that you may want to just put out there, some tea or anything you want?
Oh man.
This is a grown folks platform, baby. I ain't got no kids on my thing.
No kids, man.
None.
Just everybody just stay solid out here.
Please stay
love who
solid.
loves you.
Loyal.
Stay loyal to who's loyal to you. Keep a forgiving spirit and heart. That's all. I really
Black
got no
folks
tea.
do better.
We have to do better.
We got to do better. We got to
have to
do
do better.
better.
Let's
I'm-
stop
yeah.
competing with each other.
You hear?
Throw
Say
that out
it
there.
again.
We
Say
got
it
10
again. Say it
minutes.
again for
We
me.
got 10 minutes. Let's stop competing with each other.
Hello.
Let's stop thinking we're in competition with
Hello.
people. In secret competition.
Hello.
When we're not. Whoever it is you're thinking you're competing with, I promise you, they're not thinking about you at all.
Negative.
They're not even thinking about you.
Mhm.
So, I feel like within this town, the little bit of years I've been working out here, I've seen a lot of that. A lot of a lot of jealousy, a lot of feeling like, people are stepping on toes and that there just is not enough room for us all.
Right.
And there's plenty of room. It's only 6% of us. Like, there's plenty of room, and I don't know. I just have this vision of us all being one big conglomerate and being able to work together and it just, in all of the, everything just coming together cohesively.
Yes.
And I see it, I believe in us. I really do.
Yes.
I really do. This connection between me and you being a catalyst of that. Because like I said, it was some things put in play
It was.
to keep us separate.
Right.
And as alike as we are, can you imagine? As soon as we talked, we were like, "Dang, we have so much in common. Why have we not talked already, sooner than this?"
Yes.
And I could see why people didn't want us to
Exactly.
connect. I could see why, because this is powerhouse. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? We connect, we do things together. The sky is the limit, and that goes for everyone out here in this town. The people that you could be hating on are the people that you should be taking notes from.
Exactly.
These are the people that you should probably be messaging like, "Hey, how you doing this? Can you help me out?" Because there's nothing wrong with doing your own thing. I I'm doing bingo night coming up this Friday night. Desi, if you want to do bingo night next month, do a bingo night. You feel me?
If y'all want to do a podcast, do a podcast.
If you want to throw a brunch, throw a brunch. You feel me?
Do it.
But what you need to do is support the ones that are happening.
Yes.
Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Don't come in on some oh, I'm taking this over and I'm gonna start what they got going on and I'm gonna start my own and mine gonna be better. You feel me?
Right.
What did we do? Me and Solo, my partner Solo, man, Solomon Harris, Luther, shouting you guys out, my bros. We pulled up to DJ Ace's brunch a couple weeks ago. Like, we support that, man. We support what you guys are doing over there.
Do the same.
So, just do the same. Everybody come out, support everything black out here, period. That's all I care about. I don't care about nothing unless it's this. And that's the bottom line. I'm a Black Panther. I'm an NAACP representative.
Let's start putting black money into our community and be able to grow. We can't grow without it. And we need to quit doing stuff where we're taking from each other and not putting it out there for us.
Support each other.
Yes.
Share each other.
Definitely. Oh, and also, real quick, I always make posts. If I'm not directly tagging you in something, it's not a sub to you. So don't get your panties in a bunch thinking I'm talking about you, and you. Because if I'm talking about you, I will either call you, tag you, or knock on your goddamn door.
People know me. I'll hop in inboxes. I'll drop my phone number. If I even catch wind that there's any type of funk, smoke, anything, the first thing I do is jump in that inbox.
Yes.
I drop my number and I say, sis, give me a call. Let's talk.
Respectfully.
That's it. That's the only way that any one of us is going to reach any level of success. We have to be able to learn how to talk to each other. We can't be backbiting and talking behind each other's backs, creating all these different false narratives, whatever the case is.
Yes.
Just talk directly. If you got a problem, talk directly to that person.
Yes,
and there's no better answer that you're going to get than from the horse's mouth.
From the horse's mouth.
You know?
Exactly. How much time we got?
Go
Okay.
ahead, start talking about next week.
So, next week, y'all, we have Marquell Watkins. Lord! I'm just playing. He a good man. That's my guy. But it's going to be crazy. He said he got a lot to say about some women, baby mamas, etc. We're going to see how that go. Because it's going to be a room full of men. But I got, y'all, I'm going to hold this down. So, be aware of that. We got some episodes coming up that's going to be great. Get ready. I enjoyed today. This is the first episode. I am so happy. We are going to do 10. We're going to take a break. We're going to do 10 episodes. Then we're going to take a break and then go to season 2. So be ready for that. And yes, we got a lot to talk about. This is just the beginning. So thank you I know we was a little late today, but thank you for logging in. And I will catch y'all in this coffee and what, girl?
Tea, baby.
Next week, honey.
Let's go.
Hello.
Stay on real quick. Hold on. I got to give y'all this in this first inaugural. Hold that. I got to move this and get over here. Let me let y'all know, man. How I look, Bernard? Check me out in the screen. Do I need to?
This man been nervous all day, y'all.
I'm gonna kneel down.
Yes. Yeah, you're good now.
I'm good now.
You're good with it.
Hey, Bakersfield. Desi P, I love you, sis.
I love you too.
I love you, sis. B, I love you.
I love you.
Hey, Vision came in, said this is what we want. Had me working after church. I just preached today. Come on over here. But you guys support. Anytime you guys want to come down, we can change this room to anything. Like she said, it's the podcast center. I'm not going to tell y'all where it's at. Y'all just got to get in touch with Desi P and Bianca. If you want a podcast show, we own our own studio. It's black owned. We have 3 different studios in here. This is the Desi P studio. I want you guys to support. She has sponsorship on her page. We're trying to build her brand. I just was sitting over there. Get your Desi P t-shirt. Order it now. Coffee and tea with Desi P t-shirt.
Shirt's coming soon.
Period.
$20. $20 t-shirt. Tell me you want the black one or the white one. All right?
Y'all know black my favorite color,
So we got the
hello.
black t-shirt with the coffee and tea with Desi P. Please support. Go to her page.
Tell her what you thought about the show. Send her new topics. I just produced the show. I wasn't supposed to talk as much as I did,
He just had to, y'all.
but I had to. Marquel, I need you next week. We gonna get her. We out.
Peace.
That was so fun. I love it.
Oh man.
Bam.
I love it.